Good evening, folks. We are here with one of the best games that we got at GenCon. Sorry to let you guys know, but we already opened this and we already set up all the pieces. We separated them. We punched out all the boards. This is my nephew Trevor. Say hi.
Hello.
So this game is called Rising Sun. This game was in Kickstarter and was funded in April 3rd, 2017. And yes, we got it early. And this is not coming out until probably the end of this year, early next year, for all the Kickstarters. This game was designed by Eric Lang, and the art was by Adrian Smith, published by Simon Games. So, shall we open this?
Yes.
Go ahead, open it. Smaller. That was me. So as you can see, rulebook. Zoom in if you could. This is the rulebook of the game. So, and as you can see, each one has the clans. These are their little border things, so nobody can see what you're doing. This is the Koi clan, which has one of the best powers. You can turn your coins into soldiers and vice versa. This, so this is the front part of it. Everybody can see what it is. It has your clan symbol, as you can see, as well as the what powers you have as a clan. On the other side, it actually shows you your seasonal income. In this case, it's 5 victory points, special abilities, what they look like, and which province they start at, and how much honor they start at. What? Next, Trevor, can you say which clan this is?
The Banzai Clan.
Good, Banzai clan.
The Banzai Clan.
Next is
The Dragonfly Clan.
So before we go on, the Banzai clan has a power called Sacred Bounty, meaning they could buy stuff at a cheaper price. So if So if an item is $1, it's 1 coin, they get it for free. You'll talk about that in a few minutes here. Dragonfly, Eileen's favorite faction, yet she played it the wrong way. Would you stop that? So the Dragonfly can, when you do a march action, it marches anywhere. It's not next door, not across the river, anywhere. So they fly everywhere.
That's why they're called dragonflies.
Pro tip, don't turtle. Next.
The Turtle Clan. Don't
Speaking of Turtle Clan, this is the faction that I used at GenCon's little event that they had. They were doing a fundraiser. So the Turtle Clan for me was pretty cool because of their power. Not only do their castles, their stronghold moves, but their stronghold also counts as for 1 power. Unlike all the other clans, their stronghold doesn't count for any power when calculating for forces in each region.
Yep.
You even know what I'm talking about? No.
Nope.
Hey, last one.
The Lotus Clan.
The Lotus Clan, one of the most favorite factions, or clans in this case. Because the Lotus Clan, when political mandate gets shown, they don't care what it is, they put it face down, and they could say whatever they want. It could be a march movement, even though there's no march movement. It could be a betrayal, even though it's not a betrayal card. So that's that. So, Trevor, would you like to pull out anything else that you want to show at the
Probably
people?
this.
Okay, go ahead. So with this, as you can see, these are the political mandates. Well, no, not political. Sorry, my bad. These are not the political mandates. These are the seasonal cards. These seasonal cards are for buying or recruiting recruits. As you can see, there's one for spring. There's one for autumn. One for autumn. And yes, there's one more for summer. Why are these all? Oh, one for summer. But yes, there is only 3 turns to this game, and you end the game before before winter comes. Ha ha ha! GOT joke over there. If you guys didn't get that, my nephew here would kindly explain later, maybe.
No.
And each season has a general one, which is these ones. As you can see, there's no markings on the sides. But then also during the start of a game, you get to choose one of the other 3 ones. In this case, this one's what is this? A pagoda? Okay.
Oh, the Tory Gate.
It's a Torii Gate, and each one gets added in. This one looks like a tea kettle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, definitely.
And the last one is a cavalry horse. So
Horsey.
each one, horsey? Yes. So you pick one of these for each different. You pick one, and then they get shuffled into their respective piles of seasons. In this case, season. If you took the Torii Gate, you get the Torii Gate for summer, autumn, and spring. For me, I'm gonna do a house rule where we get to choose which one in each season. So it always changes. So it does not have to be the Torii Gate for all 3. It could be a Torii Gate, a teapot, a Torii Gate for the spring, a teapot for summer, and probably a cavalry for autumn. Makes it a little bit more sense. Victory point trackers. You can see that. Victory point trackers. Okay, go ahead. Now I'll pull this up. So this, as you guys can see, these are what some of the figures are gonna look like. In this case, this is for the Turtle Clan. Your daimyo is the one in the black base, this guy here. You also get this guy here. Here's the Shinto, which are the priests, the one with the white bases, and the Bushis are all the one with no bases at all. So those are each factions. This is Turtle Clan's faction model. Next.
And next we have war advantages.
Yeah, so these are your, let me take one out. So this is basically gonna go behind here. So in each game, so this one, hold that. So, in this one, in this side, if you can follow with me, you see the 5 different political mandates: recruitment, martial, training, harvest, and betrayal. So I'm not going to go into it too much, but recruitment, starts off with the player, whoever chooses the mandate, the player to his left gets to act first. All of these are the same way except for training. Training is whoever plays that political mandate starts it first. So recruitment, summon 1 figure for each of their strongholds Shintos may worship. So Shintos or Bushis you could summon on their stronghold, with the exception of when you're the one who chooses this, you and your allies summon 1 additional model. So if you have 2 strongholds, you bring out 3 guys with, as well as your ally. The other one is martial, which is basically moving 1 figure from 1 adjacent province to another, with the exception of Dragonfly, which again can fly. Pro tip: don't turtle with the Dragonfly.
Never.
Good. Train. All players buy 1 seasonal card and pay its cost. That's easy. Harvest. All players collect their harvest from each region, and we'll show you that one later. Last but not least, betrayal. This one is when you just straight up just don't want to play with your allied character, with your allied player. In this case, replace any 2 figures from different players. It doesn't have to be your own ally. You could just betray and just take off 2 of the opponents and replace it with your own. So, anyways, now so The other one is war advantages. War advantages is during the war phase of at the end of each season. Each season has a war phase where we pick a region to fight when there's when you have enemies there, not your allies, but enemy models there. So you bid money in this case. So we start off with, if you have the most money in seppuku, yes, you can kill yourself. You kill all your figures and gain victory points for each player killed, models killed. But you have to kill all your players, all your models there, which will give you the victory points per one. Next one is called take hostage. You win this one, you may take one hostage from any faction from an opponent. So, and then you also take a victory point for them, and you gain one, they lose one. So in this case, if Trevor has 5 victory points, and I win the take hostage, and I only have 3, he drops down to 4, and I go up to 4. Simple, yes? Next, hire Ronins. If you win this one, if you have any Ronin tokens, you put it on the field and they count towards you. And then after that, we encourage battle. Whoever has the most points, power in that battle. Yes, I'm talking about the Turtle Plan because their stronghold counts as 4-1. Whoever wins that that region. Last but not least, Imperial Poets. This is after the battle, after everybody has died or has done anything. You gain victory points for every figure killed. Does not mean not your own, but also the enemies. So in this case, if you are smart enough and you commit seppuku for 5 points, and your opponents did seppuku for kills also did seppuku. Well, in this case, if you seppuku for 5 points and you win that, you gain 10 points because Imperial Poets will let you have those points. Anyways, yes, it is 10 points. So, next.
Bring the small box out.
Okay, open it up.
Coming out the side.
Aha! The other factions. So, okay, let's try this, Trevor.
Yeah.
Which faction do you think this is right here?
I forgot.
There is, we already said turtle. There's
Dragonfly?
yes, this is the Dragonfly. So as you can see again, they're, oops. So these are their Bushis, the guys with the wings, and these guys over here as well. The white ones are their Shintos, and this is their Daimyos. What's this light red one? What do you think those are?
I don't remember.
Koi.
Oh.
So again, bases, white ones are your Shintos, black one is your Daimyo, and the rest are, Daimyo, Shogunate, and the rest of these guys are your, or Daimyo, or Bushis. Alrighty. Next one. Yellow. Who do you think what yellow is?
I don't remember much. Oh, the Banzai. Yeah, I
So
totally
again-
didn't read that.
Now the last one up here.
Lotus.
There you go. Good.
Totally didn't read that other one.
Okay, put this back. So while I put this back, Trevor's gonna pull out another set here.
The big one.
Now, careful with the big one though,
Okay.
because the big one actually has all the punched out stuff that we had
The
before.
good stuff.
So,
Some fat things.
Would you like to
Yes.
say what these things are? These are actually Onis and gods and creatures and monsters that you could buy during the training phase for each season. So each one has a different power. The Kamainu grants yourself another Shinto priest. Basically, this Oni of hate does a lot of damage but only if you're the bottom. So with all the Onis, this is the thing I love. All the Onis gets powerful. They start off with 2s and 3s powers, but they get more powerful whenever you're at the bottom of the honor track. So basically, if you have no honor whatsoever,
If you suck.
No, not suck. It's more like if you don't have the honor. Like if you don't have the respect of your other players, you have more power with the Onis.
Yeah.
Yes. Extra bases for all the extra for these guys. So they're color coded to your faction, to your clans. Plastic coins.
You can tell that's plastic.
Yes. Cardboard political mandates. The gods. Cardboard gods. So, okay, put it down real quick. So we'll talk about this. So basically, if you are worshiping Atamaratsu, you become the highest. You'll have the highest honor in the group. And if you are playing with the Onis, you don't want this. Next one is Raijin. Raijin is basically you put a bushi anywhere in the board. Again, if you're playing Dragonfly, that does not hurt you as much. Hachiman. Hachiman is the god. So during your seasonal phase, you gain you could gain 2 Ronins for free if you have the highest honor. If you're worshiping this god. Tsukiyomi, I mean. Okay, so Tsukiyomi, every time you harvest, you gain 2 coins. So what the hell is that?
Is that Susanoo?
Sunano. Yeah.
Susanoo.
Sunano will give you extra victory points for every stronghold you have. What the? Oh, Ryujin lets you do a political mandate. And Fujin lets you move either 1 model 2 spaces or 2 models 1 space. Again, Dragonfly, fly, no turtling. Pro tip. And also pro tip.
Pro. Yes.
This is the River Dragon, worth 5 power. Awesome. Even though he died in my game.
Jeez. So if you want the tiny figure, don't get the big ones.
Yes.
Who said the little ones were powerful?
Yes. The little ones are actually not powerful.
Okay, really?
Yeah. And mind you, these are just the basic ones. We did kickstart it, so we will open the kickstarted one once we get it in. These will definitely change. One of which is the political band-aid is actually hard plastic, not cardboard, as well as the additional Ronins will be also cardboard. The region numbers. So these regions are when you do war, the war starts at a different region every time. And in this case, these will be flags instead of tokens like this. And these are what they call the faction symbols, which is basically yin and yang. When you start the game, dragon. Yeah, there's Dragonfly. What is this? It's a fish. What is this fish? Koi. It's a koi. So whenever you start, a turn, which is there's only 3 turns, you do what they call a tea ceremony. So you team up and put your team in like so to look like yin and yang. If you betrayal, boom. So in the Kickstarter one, these are going to be hard plastic. They look really nicer too. And then my favorite one, awesome favorite one, I wish we have a picture of it. These are the strongholds you get. The ones in the Kickstarter is an actual hard plastic figure. It looks like an actual pagoda or a castle or stronghold. The turtle one, it looks awesome because it's on a back of a giant turtle, which is awesome. Again, pro tip: play the Turtle Clan. Last but not least, hold this up for me.
You can't play without the board game.
Oh, of course, you can't play without a board game. This wouldn't be a board game without a board, right?
Or a game.
Our game, yes. There you go.
Gosh.
Yes, this thing's huge. Can you see it?
It's lopsided.
It's not in.
There we go. that's
Alrighty,
better.
so yeah, this is the board. Hello, this thing's huge. As you can see, green. So if you're a turtle, you start here. When you do a harvest, you get 4. Holy crap, 4 victor? That's a lot of difference. No, we have Oshu, Kyoto, Edo, Kansai. You know, each one is colored, and that's where your faction would start.
Big board.
Hokkaido again, never turtle with the dragonfly. But if you do harvest here, you get 2 Ronins off the bat. You'll harvest in Oshu, you get 3 coins. You'll harvest in Edo, you also get 2 coins and 2 victor points. So, but as you can see, some of these have river or trade routes. So if you start from here and you want to go over here, you can do it that way, doing a martial move. So that's it. That's all what's inside this box. And yeah, this was the unexpected item that we got from GenCon. We actually won this. We did a charity event for it where we paid in and we get to play the game early. Kickstarter should be, I don't know when they're gonna bring it out for the Kickstarters, but I know retail will be probably either April to mid of next year. So there you go. This is Rising Sun. Thanks a lot. We'll see you guys later.